The linear take, make, dispose approach to goods and services that drives the global economy has increased our quality of life and convenience, but has also had a significant impact on the plastic waste generated. Recent estimates indicate that over 300 million tons of plastic are produced annually. Of all the plastic produced and put on the market since 1950, only 7% has so far been recycled. Although recycling rates have been increasing in the recent years in many countries, the plastic economy is far from circular. Indeed, the vast majority of plastic is still being discarded, at least 12 million tons per year leaking into the ocean. Circular economy moves away from the linear take, make, dispose approach. Instead, it rethinks the system, minimizing the loss of resources and extending the product's life. Measures to address circularity need to include multi-stakeholder collaborations, including community. Local initiatives focused on waste management bring their own contribution to circular economy. They move away from circular economy focused on the plastics industry and address other stakeholders and stages of the plastic cycle. To support the contribution of local initiatives to circular economy, the International Union for Conservation of Nature has selected initiatives to become part of the Marine Plastics and Coastal Communities project. Initiated at the end of 2017, the project's goal is to reduce the amount of plastic pollution leaking into the marine environment in the 5 target countries. To achieve it, MARPLASTICCs works on 4 interconnected pillars: knowledge, capacity, policy, and business. The capacity pillar seeks to strengthen the capacity of local and regional actions to control plastic pollution. As part of this component, IUCN has been supporting 5 existing small-scale circular economy initiatives through a system of grants in Kenya, Mozambique, South Africa, Thailand, and Vietnam. All selected initiatives connect on many levels as they have the same goal: to reduce plastic leakage into the marine environment.
Since 3R was founded in 2014, our idea, our wish was to transform the sector, right? To make the sector more sustainable. But when you talk about transforming a sector, you need regulation. You need a framework to support that. Since 2014, 3R has been working with the Ministry of Land and Environment on regulations that could strengthen the sector. The main achievement of this period was the approval of the EPR regulation in December 2017. This decree, it includes a tax, an environmental tax, that will come from this material that is distributed in Mozambique and will be used to support initiatives related to recycling, segregation at source, environmental awareness related to waste. So all of this is extremely important. We work with the Ministry of Land and Environment. We work with plastic recyclers in Mozambique and abroad. So there is a lot of people involved. And our idea, especially in this project, was to potentialize each one of these stakeholders and their actions. For example, when we talk about our relationship with Parco, that is our partner to implement the project in Vilanculos, the NGO. Before, they were already doing a great job doing beach cleaning, but this material had no value locally. So this material ended up in the dump site, what was already good because it was not laying around, or it ended up being stocked, right? And it wouldn't reach a final destination, it wouldn't be recycled. So that's what we are doing now, right? We are potentializing what they were doing before, as well as they are making the link between 3R and the community. COVID had a big impact at 3R, especially in Vilanculos, because Vilanculos is a touristic city. And our clients there, as a private company, they were mainly hotels and lodges. And what happened? They had to close their doors for months. And during this period, they didn't need waste collection, right? So then we didn't have clients. Like, our revenue dropped in 50%. So this was a big hit for us. Another problem was the oil prices, because the oil prices came down. And this means that when the oil price is down, the virgin material is cheaper to produce plastics. And then producing products from recycled plastics becomes more expensive. The markets went down for recycled plastics. Also, there were border closing, and then how part of our material goes abroad, right? We send plastics abroad. So how are we going to send this material with borders closed and permits not being issued, and etc.?
Often, in developing economies, the most urgent short-term solution to minimizing plastic waste leakage is likely to be the implementation of waste separation at source, increased collection and transport infrastructure, and its safe processing, treatment, and management. Focusing on waste management actually presents an opportunity for greater involvement of communities in the circular economy, which is often still disregarded in practice.
We have this great project that we're doing right now in partnership with 3R, where they are helping us buy bottles from the community, and this is making an immense difference in the community. For years we've been talking about cleaning up litter. We've had World Cleanup Day challenges, we've had World Oceans Day challenges, and we're always encouraging people to understand the difference between organic waste and inorganic waste, and that plastic is going to stay around in the environment for a long time if we don't do something about it. But this year we finally got a solution where we are now dealing with the problem in an incentivized way, with a market-based solution that people are actually bringing their plastic here, they're taking away a little bit of money for it, and it's cleaning up Vilanculos and providing income to marginally employed people or unemployed people. That's making a really big difference in this community, and we're so excited to be doing this project, and we hope that we can carry on for many more months.
Community-based initiatives can be an effective way to contribute to greater circularity by filling the social equity gap currently prevailing in the circular economy. Whilst circular economy certainly requires strategies to improve business circularity, the participation and engagement of local citizens may play an equal role in other stages of the plastic cycle. In fact, coastal communities certainly are amongst the first affected by marine plastic pollution. Directly impacted by the waste landing on their beaches, coastal citizens have a real incentive to act. Engaging them in circular economy projects not only provides them with a source of livelihood, it may also increase their awareness and knowledge of plastic pollution in the long term, whilst contributing to improved local waste management practices. Whilst waste prevention and management at the local engagement level is addressed through these initiatives as part of the capacity pillar, elements of the plastics industry dimension and of the consumption by citizens dimension are being addressed through the policy and business pillars. IUCN has also already undertaken nationwide hotspotting assessments of plastic leakage in 3 countries of Kenya, Mozambique, and South Africa, thanks to the knowledge pillar. When considered jointly, the 4 interconnected pillars therefore bring a comprehensive contribution to the plastic cycle. IUCN's experience in implementing circular economy initiatives has resulted in developing an effective model that addresses the social equity gap often persisting in circular economy through community-based actions aimed at reducing plastic leakage into the marine environment. The hallmark of the concept is the promotion of collaborative actions of civil society with government and the private sector to address locally relevant waste management issues within a common framework. As such, all the plastic waste managed through the circular economy initiatives supported by MARPLASTICCs has been prevented from reaching a doomed fate in the marine environment.